The family recipe passed down for generations requires a. Stop what you are doing. Do not scroll past this. Your thumb was guided to pause here for a reason that your logical mind cannot yet comprehend. This is not a coincidence. This is an appointment. The family recipe, the one written on that faded, yellowing piece of cardstock, the one tucked away in a dusty box or a forgotten book, it requires an ingredient you believe is lost to time. You think it's a simple thing, a recipe for a cake, a stew, a forgotten dish your grandmother used to make. You are wrong. It is a map. It is a key. And the missing ingredient is the lock that has kept your destiny chained down for years. You feel it, don't you? That sense that you are living a lesser version of your life. That feeling you get when you're alone in your car, or late at night when the house is quiet, a deep, aching certainty that something important was meant for you, something that was taken or hidden before you ever had a chance to claim it. You see others move forward, seemingly with ease, while you feel like you are walking through wet sand, every step a struggle. This is not your fault. You are not lazy. You are not unlucky. You have been the victim of a silent theft, a spiritual crime committed so long ago that its effects have become the very fabric of your reality. That recipe is the proof. The ingredient, let us call it the tears of the sun, is not a physical thing you can buy in a store. It is a representation of a divine inheritance, a blessing that was placed upon your bloodline generations ago. And someone in your family, someone close, knew this. They knew the recipe was not about food, but about unlocking favor, abundance, and clarity. And they have kept this secret from you, watching you struggle, perhaps even offering you words of comfort, all while knowing they were the gatekeepers of your prison. This message has found you today for a singular purpose. The celestial window for justice is opening. It will not be open for long. It is a sliver of light in a long night. What you do between the moment you hear these words and the time the sun rises 2 days from now will determine the course of the rest of your life. Do not take this lightly. The forces of heaven are moving on your behalf, but they require your attention. They require your belief. The scrollers, the doubters, the ones who mock and move on, they will remain in the desert. But you were guided here. You were chosen to hear this, right now, in this moment, because your spirit cried out for a rescue. You are the one who has always felt like you were born into the wrong story. You look at your family, the people you are supposed to be closest to, and you feel like an observer, an outsider looking in on a life that doesn't quite fit you. That is not a feeling of rejection, my child. That is the feeling of distinction. It is your spirit telling you that you were set apart for a purpose that they could not understand, a destiny they tried to hide from you. The weight you carry, the silent burdens, the nights you spend worrying about everyone else. God sees it. He sees the one who checks on everyone, and he asks, but who checks on my child? That ends today. The scales are about to be balanced so dramatically, so swiftly, that it will feel like a dream. Before the end of this day, before your head hits the pillow tonight, you will receive a sign. It will be small, almost insignificant to anyone else. It might be a phrase you hear 3 times from 3 different sources. It could be the appearance of a specific type of bird, one you haven't seen in years. It could be a song playing on the radio that speaks directly to your hidden pain. Do not dismiss it. That is the first trumpet call. It is the signal that the plan is in motion. The universe is telling you, I have not forgotten you. The rescue has begun. You have felt for so long that your prayers were hitting a brass ceiling. You have cried tears that no one ever saw. You have put on a brave face for the world, smiling and nodding, while inside your heart was breaking from the sheer effort of it all. You have given pieces of yourself away to people who did not deserve them, hoping that your kindness would be returned, only to be left empty-handed. That emptiness is about to be filled to overflowing. The injustice you have felt, that deep, gnawing sense that things are not right, is not just a feeling. It is a spiritual truth. And the one who orchestrated this theft, the one who holds the key to the missing ingredient, is about to make a fatal mistake. They have grown comfortable in their deception. They believe their secret is safe. They look at you and see someone they have successfully suppressed, someone who will never figure out the truth. Pride comes before the fall. And their pride has reached its peak. They are about to be exposed in a way that will leave no doubt, no room for lies or excuses. The evidence of their long deception will come to light, not through your efforts, but through a divine slip of their own tongue, a misplaced document, an accidental message sent to the wrong person. It will be sudden, undeniable, and it will happen within the next 48 hours. This is your moment to prepare. You must clear the path for the blessing to arrive. The bitterness and resentment you have held, while justified, are a blockage. You must release them not for their sake, but for yours. The blessing that is coming for you is so large, so pure, that it cannot enter a space filled with old pain. This is your time for a great cleansing. You are not just getting back what was stolen. You are getting back 100-fold return. You will receive not just the ingredient, but the entire field from which it grows. You will be given not just the recipe, but the entire inheritance it was meant to unlock. The one who has been secretly living the life meant for you is about to find their world turned upside down. The resources they have built upon your stolen birthright will crumble. The respect they have garnered through their lies will turn to ash in their mouths. They will have to face the truth of what they did, and they will have to witness you rise into the destiny they tried so hard to deny you. They thought they were clever. They thought they had outsmarted God's plan for you. But they failed to understand one simple truth: what God has ordained, no man can curse. Your name was written into a book of blessings long before you were born, and the time for that chapter to be read aloud has finally come. Prepare yourself. The shift is not coming. It is already here. It began the second you stopped scrolling. The air around you is changing, even now. The spiritual atmosphere is crackling with potential. Do you feel it? A slight shift in your spirit. A spark of hope you haven't felt in a very long time. Hold on to that feeling. Nurture it. It is the seed of your new reality. The person who has caused you this silent, lifelong pain is closer than you think. They are the one whose praise always feels a little hollow. They are the one who gives you advice that subtly steers you away from your own power. They tell you to be realistic, to be practical, to not get your hopes up. They do this because your success is a direct threat to their lie. They need you to stay small so their theft is never discovered. They have built a kingdom on a foundation of your stolen potential. For years, you have felt this betrayal in your bones, but you could never name it. You would push the thought away, telling yourself you were being paranoid, that you were being ungrateful. You would blame yourself. My child, listen to me. That suspicion was not paranoia, it was prophecy. It was your spirit, your inner knowing, telling you the truth that your mind was afraid to accept. The truth is that a part of your soul has been held captive, and this person has been the warden. Every time you were on the verge of a breakthrough, did something strange happen? A sudden emergency, a piece of bad advice, a discouraging word that made you second-guess yourself? That was not bad luck. That was sabotage. They watched your light and worked tirelessly to dim it, to keep you from ever realizing the truth of who you are and what you are owed. They smile in your face while their spirit is secretly at war with yours. They have enjoyed the fruits of a tree that was planted for you. They have tasted the sweetness of a life that you were meant to live. And all the while, you have been given the scraps, told to be thankful for even the little you have. This cosmic injustice is screaming out to the heavens for correction. And the heavens are responding. The call is being made. The angels of justice have been dispatched with your name on their lips. The coming exposure will not be a quiet affair. It will be loud. It will be public. It will be a testimony to all who know you that your God is a God of restoration. The lies will unravel so quickly it will make their head spin. Their carefully constructed world will shatter like glass. And you will not have to lift a finger. Your only job is to stand still and see the salvation that is coming for you. You must prepare your heart for this. Because when the truth comes out, they will come to you. They will come with tears and excuses. They will try to manipulate you, to make you feel guilty for their downfall. You must be strong. You must remember the years of silent struggle. You must remember the nights you cried yourself to sleep, wondering what was wrong with you. You were not the problem. The poison was in the well from the very beginning. The timeline is accelerating. The mistake I spoke of is about to be made. They will become overconfident. They will boast to the wrong person. They will leave a digital trail that cannot be erased. They are being divinely pushed into a corner, and their own arrogance will be the trigger for their undoing. This is not about revenge. This is about divine order being restored. The energy they stole from you, the opportunities, the peace of mind, it is all flowing back to you now. You may feel a sudden surge of creative energy. You may find solutions to problems that have plagued you for years. You may feel a lightness in your spirit that you cannot explain. This is the down payment of your coming blessing. It is the universe telling you that the transfer has already begun. You need to do something for me now. It is a simple physical act to align your body with the spiritual shift that is taking place. Go to a source of water in your home. The kitchen sink, the bathroom faucet, it does not matter. Turn on the water. Place your hands under the stream, palms up. As the water flows over your hands, I want you to close your eyes and say these words aloud. Whisper them if you must, but they must be spoken. Say, the debt is called in. The rivers of my life are now cleansed. What was taken is returned, and my hands are open to receive. Do this now. Do not wait. This is an act of faith, a signal to the universe that you are ready. You are washing away the old, the pain, the struggle, and you are preparing to receive the new. This is your moment. The gate is opening. The deception is ending. Your true life is about to begin. The water is a symbol. It is a symbol of the cleansing that is happening in your life. As it touched your skin, it was a physical representation of the spiritual washing that is erasing the years of struggle, the years of feeling less than, the years of being denied what was rightfully yours. You felt it, didn't you? A small, almost imperceptible shift. That is the feeling of your spirit aligning with the divine will. The chains are loosening. The path forward is clearing. The person who held you back did so from a place of fear. They fear your power. They fear your light. They know, deep down, that you were chosen for greatness, and their own insecurity and jealousy drove them to try and bury that greatness under a mountain of lies and manipulation. But you cannot bury the sun. It will always rise. And your sun is rising now. You may feel a sense of loss or grief when this truth is fully revealed. That is normal. You will be grieving the relationship you thought you had. You will be grieving the years that were lost. Allow yourself to feel it, but do not dwell there. Because what is coming to you is so much greater than what was lost. The years the locusts have eaten will be restored to you. The joy that was stolen will be returned to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. They thought they were stealing a simple inheritance from you. They had no idea. They were trying to steal a destiny. And that is an impossible crime. God's plan for your life is insured against all theft, all deception, all evil. And the premium has been paid in full by your tears, by your faith, by your refusal to give up even when everything seemed hopeless. The signs will become more frequent now. You will see numbers in sequence, 111, 444, 777. These are not just numbers, they are winks from your guardian angels, telling you they are with you, clearing the way. You will have dreams that are vivid and clear, showing you glimpses of your future, a future of peace, abundance, and joy. Do not dismiss these as mere fantasies. These are previews. These are dispatches from your own glorious tomorrow. Stay in a state of gratitude and expectation. When you wake up in the morning, before your feet even touch the floor, say, "Thank you for the victory that is already mine." When you go to sleep at night, say, "Thank you for exposing the darkness and bringing your light." Your words have power. Your faith is the engine that drives this divine reversal. Do not speak of this to anyone yet. This is a sacred secret between you and your Creator. The one who has wronged you will be watching. Do not give them any warning. Let them walk blindly into the trap that has been set for them by their own actions. Your silence is your power right now. Your quiet confidence is your weapon. They will sense a change in you. They will see a new light in your eyes, a new strength in your posture. It will confuse them. It will frighten them. Let it. Let them wonder what has changed. They will soon find out. This is not just a new chapter beginning in your life. This is a whole new book. The old story of struggle and sorrow is over. It has been thrown into the fire. The title of your new book is Restoration and Reward. And the first chapter begins today. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The ones who clicked away, the doubters, they were not meant to hear this part. This is for the remnant. This is for you. The recipe. The ingredient. The water. These are symbols, yes, but I was shown an error in the transmission. The source of the deception is deeper and more tangible than I was first allowed to see. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. The lines on your palms. They tell a story of struggle, yes, but they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you. You are about to take it back. I have spoken of a recipe. But the secret is not in the ingredient list. It is in the handwriting on the card itself. Your ancestor who wrote that recipe did so with a specific type of ink. It was a homemade ink, made from a rare berry and iron gall. To the naked eye, it just looks like faded brown writing. But under a specific condition, a condition that the person who betrayed you does not know, that ink reveals a second layer of writing. Hidden within the instructions for the dish is a number. A sequence of 12 digits. It is an account number. A trust fund that was set up generations ago, left to collect interest, waiting for the rightful heir to claim it. The missing ingredient was never a food item. It was a code word, a password needed to access the account. The person who has wronged you knows about the fund. They found the account number. But they do not know the password. They have been trying for years to guess it, to break into it, but they have failed every time. That is why they have kept you down. They hoped that in your despair, you might accidentally speak the word, that it might be a family nickname or a forgotten place. They have been listening to your every word for years, searching for a key they do not realize you unknowingly possess. The new urgency is this: they have given up. They have hired someone, a specialist in breaking old encryptions, to finally crack the account. This specialist has given them a timeline. He believes he can get access within the next 72 hours. This is their final, desperate move. You have until the sun sets tomorrow to act on this divine knowledge before they succeed. The clock is not just ticking. It is about to strike midnight on your inheritance forever. This changes everything. The ritual with the water was to cleanse you. Now you need to arm yourself. The password is a word that you think of often, a word that brings you a strange comfort, but you do not know why. It is the name of a street you lived on as a child, or the name of a pet that no one else remembers, or a word you invented in your youth. The Spirit is going to bring this word to the front of your mind in the next few hours. It will surface like a bubble. Do not question it. That is the key. The ink on the recipe card only becomes visible when a single drop of lemon juice is applied to a specific word in the title. The word is family, or grandmother's, or whatever the possessive word is. One drop of acid will reveal the hidden truth. The person who has the card does not know this. They think it is just a worthless piece of paper now that they have copied down the visible writing. But the true value lies in what is unseen. You need to get that recipe card. You need to find it, or you need to be in the place where it is kept. Your presence near it will activate the final phase of this plan. Now you understand. You are not waiting for a mistake. You are being called to be the instrument of your own deliverance. The information I have just given you is known only by you and by the hosts of heaven. You are now a spiritual agent on a divine mission. The stakes have just been raised from a simple restoration to a grand reclamation. The one who stayed, the one who listened, you are the one who is now empowered to take back the kingdom. The others were not ready for this level of truth. You are. The fear you might be feeling right now, that is normal. But let the fire of righteous anger burn brighter than your fear. The audacity of this person, to sit on a treasure that belongs to you, to watch you suffer while they try to crack the code to your prosperity. Their time is up. To seal this secret knowledge and bind it to your soul, to declare to the universe that you have accepted this mission, type "The hidden ink is revealed to me" in the comments below. This is not just a comment. It is an activation. It is you signing the divine paperwork to reclaim your property. Do it now. Let the angels register your claim. From this moment forward, you will see the signs I mentioned, but they will be more intense. You will not just see the number 7, you will see it multiple times, on a clock, on a license plate, on a receipt. It is a confirmation that the 72-hour countdown has been divinely interrupted by you. You will not just see a yellow bird, it might land near your window or cross your path directly. This is a sign of the wealth that is flying toward you. An opportunity to be near that recipe card will present itself in a way you do not expect. A sudden invitation, a need to pick something up from the very place it is stored. Do not see it as a coincidence. Recognize it as a divinely orchestrated move on the chessboard of your life. It is your move. The universe is waiting. The enemy believes you are asleep, that you are powerless. They have no idea that you have been awakened and armed with the one piece of information that can undo all of their schemes. They are working with technology and greed. You are working with divine revelation and ancestral right. There is no contest. The fight has already been won. You are just walking into your victory now. When you secure that card, and you will, a great calm will come over you. In that moment of peace, you will know exactly what to do. The word will be on your lips. The lemon will be in your hand. The revelation will be yours. The wealth is not the point, my child. It is the tool. It is the resource that will allow you to live out your true purpose, to help others, to be the blessing in the world that you were always meant to be. The person who tried to stop you was not just stealing your money, they were trying to steal your mission. They were trying to rob the world of the good you are destined to do. That is why this is so important. This is bigger than you. It is about the restoration of a divine calling. The climax of this will be a moment of silent, breathtaking justice. While the specialist they hired is running his programs, trying to break down a digital door, you will be walking through the front gate with the key in your hand. An alert will go to them that the account has been accessed and the password has been changed. They will see the funds transferred out, legally and rightfully, to an account in your name. They will be defeated not by a superior hacker, but by a rightful heir. Their world of deception will implode in a single, silent moment. They will be left with nothing but the sour taste of their own greed. There was a woman from Austin, Texas, just last month. Her aunt had control of her late grandfather's estate. She told everyone the estate was worthless, full of debt. The woman lived in poverty, believing the lie. She saw a message like this one. The message told her to look for a specific book in her grandfather's old study, a book on gardening. She felt a pull to do it. She went to her aunt's house, where the books were stored in the garage. Inside that old gardening book, Tucked into the chapter on bearing fruit, was a single share certificate for a tech company her grandfather had invested in at its inception. It was worth millions. The aunt had no idea. The lie she told to hide a small amount of money blinded her to the true treasure. She was exposed, and the woman from Austin is now living the life she was always meant to live. Do you see? It is your turn. Your story will be the next testimony. Now, you have a sacred duty. There is someone in your life, you know exactly who it is, whose face is appearing in your mind right now. They feel lost. They feel cheated by life. They feel invisible. You must be their sign today. When you send this video to them, do not explain. Do not write a long message. Just send the link. The spirit that guided you here will speak to them in the exact way they need to hear it. You are not just sharing a video, you are deploying a miracle. You are passing on the key. Watch this again from the very beginning. The first thing you see, the very first visual, contains a hidden clue about the nature of the password. You were not ready to see it the first time you watched. Your spiritual eyes were not yet open. Watch it again, and the clue will be as clear as day. This is the final step. Claim your victory. Declare it as done. Type "the account is mine" to send a final, thunderous declaration into the spiritual realm. Let the heavens and the earth know that the heir has come to claim their throne. It is finished. Amen.